we have done the inheritance and aggregation. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is basically is a relationship, and aggregation is has a relationship that I have told previous day. Inheritance we have basically both the same, but we have two classes, that is parent class and the child class. Parent class and child class. So in parent class, actually we have all the properties of the parent class. We can transform into the child class with the extends keyword. But in aggregation is also the same. But what is the difference in aggregation? Aggregation means the hash a relationship. Suppose I'm giving one real life example that you understand what is the difference between inheritance and aggregation. In real life, suppose I have one bike, right? I have one bike, so has a. So has a means I have one bike. So that is the relation. I have one bike. So what is the relation is called? The relation is called has a relationship because I have that bike, right? That is called the aggregation. But what is a relationship? Is a means suppose bike is a vehicle. Suppose I am telling bike is a vehicle. So here bike is one kind of vehicle that we can travel through bike. So it's a easy relationship. So vehicle and bike here is a relation of inheritance, but I have the bike. So that is called the hash a relationship. That is the aggregation. So that is the difference between inheritance and aggregation. Bike is a vehicle, that is inheritance, because all the property of the vehicle already has in the bike. So that is the aggregation. But what is that is inheritance. But what is aggregation? Aggregation means I have that bike. That means it is the hash relationship, and that is called hash means the aggregation. So that I am telling the one real life example, the difference between the inheritance and aggregation. Okay, so next, yeah, Shayan, share the screen.
Yes, sir.
If you show on something PDF or something else,
PDF. Yeah, I have. I
visualized.
think. Yeah, I think I have already given that PDF. I think that you have. I think in the group I have shared one PDF that is Java Interview Companion. That PDF. Have you got
No,
or
No, sir.
okay? Then I will share that PDF. I have that PDF, so I will share in the group.
the theory what you said. If we see in visual, or if you open a example like Geeks for Geeks or anything and see on the visual basis, then we can better
No, Geeks
understand.
for no Geeks for me.
Well,
So that tutorial
I
is
just did.
mainly
I just
for.
told.
Mhm. No, that is for the examples and all. But main thing is that I have told. That thing is actually there in the.
Well, actually,
Okay,
we
just
I can't
1 minute.
relate. Mhm.
Mm,
Let-
tell.
Actually, what you say, actually, I can't relate the things instead. If I see some visual things on the basis of the what you said, then that will be better understanding. Or if you code
Okay,
and
I am showing code.
mhm,
Actually,
mhm.
I will also give you the code actually previously. I am sharing the PDF. Just 1 minute. In this
Okay.
PDF, what I have told is there actually. Just 1 minute.
Because the problem is for the habitude of the college life and this every time
Mm-hmm.
college times we see on the board and
Mm-hmm.
understand the thing. That's why the
Mm-hmm.
problem.
That I understand. Just let me open that PDF actually in this system here or not. That I need to check actually. This is also one Java nodes for Java nodes professional, but I am not talking about these nodes. I'm talking about rather than another node that I have that. Just let me open this. Hmm. This one I am talking about. Okay, first of all, I am sharing this in WhatsApp. See, this is the thing and what I am telling inheritance and aggregation. Here you can find all the interview questions also and each and every topics, the theory also. You can read this PDF also.
Sir, in this class, we read about the JSP or something like that in this course.
Spring Boot.
Yeah, JSP, that is the advanced portion actually in Java.
Okay.
That's the advanced JSP, sublet, and JDBC. The three things in the advanced portion. That means J2E. That is called J2E, Java Enterprise Edition,
Okay, sir.
advanced Java. That is. Now I am just right now searching the inheritance and aggregation.
Sir, actually, JDBC and Spring Boot are same, or
No, no, no. JDBC and Spring Boot not same. Spring Boot is a specialized backend framework, and JDBC is a Java database connectivity.
okay.
Spring Boot has that thing. Spring Boot has one thing that is called ORM tool actually. It is called Hibernate. If you heard that, the Hibernate is
Mhm.
just like the JDBC. What Hibernate can do, Hibernate will connect your Spring Boot application with the database. So the data will pass from both the end actually.
Okay, sir.
Then that I am telling. How do you express the 9 number question is a relationship and has a relationship or explain inheritance and composition? And what is the difference between composition and aggregation? Is a and has a relationship that I have told you. Suppose you have your house, right? So concentrate on that picture. You have your house. So in that house, you have your building. House is a building basically, and
True.
house has bathroom, right? So house has a bathroom and house is a building. Just like I'm
Hmm.
told you in the as a bike, like you have a
Okay.
bike or you have a or bike is a vehicle. So if house is a building, then is a means it is inheritance.
Mhm.
But
House is a building.
house is a building, but house has a bathroom. That means has. So what is the relationship between bathroom and house? There is a composition or irrigation difference.
Okay.
Here, house is a building and house has a bathroom. There is a difference. So it is the basic syntax. Suppose I am taking one class building. The class house extends the building. There is our normal inheritance that we have done this problem. Next here in this composition or aggregation, class house, suppose I'm taking class house. Then bathroom room equals new bathroom. I'm creating the object room. Then with a new keyword, then main method, public void get to mirrors. I have taken one get to mirrors actually on taken get method. Then room dot get methods, calling the method actually. So this portion, this is the two syntax. This syntax is called is a relationship, that is inheritance. This syntax is called hash relationship, that is composition. The inheritance is unidirectional. House is a building, but building is not a house. house is a building, but building is not a house. Each and every, suppose every building is not your house, right? First of all.
Hmm.
So house is a building, but building is not house. Inheritance uses extends keyword. And what is composition? Composition is used when house has a bathroom. It is incorrect to say house is a bathroom. It is incorrect, right? House is a bathroom, but it is
Hmm.
not sense actually. So composition simply means using in instance variables referred to the other object. I am taking that variables and I am what I refer to the other object mean I refer to the bathroom here. The class house will have an instance variable which refer to the bathroom object. See, I am telling there is a bathroom is object. The class house that I am taking here house, the class house will have an instance variable which refer to the bathroom object. That is the basic difference in these two lines.
Better understand.
Here, another question, which one to favor, composition or inheritance? That is another question. I mean, in real life, what is actually better, composition or inheritance? Inheritance should be used only when is a superclass actually. I mean, when is a relationship is happen, then we use inheritance. But when has a relationship will be there, then composition we need to use. Next, what is the difference between aggregation and composition? Aggregation is an association in which one class belongs to the collection. This is a part of a whole relationship where a part can exist without a whole. I mean, without the whole code, a part can be exist, and with the part we can execute. That is aggregation. But what is composition? Composition that I have told you. Composition is an association with one class belongs to a collection. It is the whole relationship where a part cannot exist without a whole. I mean, without bathroom, a house cannot exist, right?
Hmm.
A house has bathroom, so that's the line. This is a part of a whole relationship where a part cannot exist without a whole. If the whole is deleted, then all parts are deleted. I mean, when the house will be broken, the bathroom also will be broken, right? That is
Hmm.
that is the example will be taken here. Composition has a stronger relationship, and aggregation has a weaker relationship. And these type of small question, this PDF also has many questions I am sharing with you. This is the total function of the inheritance and composition. That I wanted to show you actually.
Yes, now I understand.
Okay, now Shayan share the screen.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, yes. The next, we go our next OOPS concept, that is polymorphism. What is polymorphism, first of all? Polymorphism is basically is OOPS concept. Poly means I have taken two words, poly and morph. Poly means basically many, and morph means basically your poly means many, morph means path actually. Suppose I am giving one real life example, polymorphism. Suppose you are going to anywhere. Suppose you are starting from your house and you are going anywhere. So you can take the shortcut or you can take the long route, right? So in the shortcut, your time will be less. And in the long road, if you go through the long road, then your time will be more. You take more time to reach the destination. So that is the thing. So what will be the function actually, that is not matter, but how the process, if the process is time consuming or the process is not time consuming, we can do that thing in a shortest manner, or we can do that in a longest manner. That is the process. That is the differentiate between the process, and that is called polymorphism. That's why it is called poly means many and morph means path actually, many path. We have one destination, but paths are different. There are many paths are out there.
Actually, the
Here,
different forms.
different forms actually.
Okay.
Here actually a parent class reference is used to refer to a child class object. That is the polymorphism main function that you will see in the code actually. So first small example of polymorphism.
What is the difference inheritance and polymorphism?
Inheritance of no, there are two different thing actually. Here we use code reuse actually in inheritance, but here we cannot use the code reuse in polymorphism. Polymorphism is different thing. Polymorphism two different OOPS concept.
In polymorphism, we have to
Yeah, in
use
polymer
the
yeah. In polymorphism we can also use the extents. There is no issue, but in we can
Hmm.
use here interface also.
Hmm. So first clear the interface actually.
In interface I will come after interface. Actually, I will come when we do the abstraction. Then we will come the interface because
Okay.
actual use of the interface in the abstraction, not here actually.
Okay. Okay, sir. Share the
I'm seeing.
example.
And there are two types of polymorphism is there. Another thing there is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism means method overriding, and compile time polymorphism means method overloading. These are the two main things.
Sir, can you told once?
Hmm. Uh, Polymorphism, there are two types of polymorphism is there. One is compile time, another is runtime polymorphism. Runtime means when runtime actually when code execute in the runtime. So in that case, when the polymorphism occurs, that is called runtime, and when we see the polymorphism in compile time, that is called compile time polymorphism. So basically, compile time polymorphism means method overloading, and runtime polymorphism means method overriding. So we can override the method through the extends keyword actually. That is the runtime polymorphism. We can do it as a runtime. But a compile time polymorphism means method overloading. That is the difference between compile time and runtime. Sharing. Shared.
This is compile time or
This is compile time polymorphism.
okay. So it is why it is showing 0 for the last.
Because it's take double.
Double it is actually. Yes, it is double. So
See
because
the
of the data type,
same. That would.
because of the double data type, actually it will 0.0 actually will take.
Okay, okay.
Mm. Next
Same
is
method name
runtime
but different parameter.
different parameter. Now I am giving method overriding. Actually.
Method overloading is runtime, right?
No, method overloading is compile time, and method overriding is the runtime.
I mix up these things multiple times.
No, method overloading is the compile time, and method overriding is the runtime.
Is there any shortcut to remind this thing?
The override actually override means what? It is the inheritance, right? Basically, it is
Hmm.
inheritance. So inheritance when do actually in the runtime.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why
Fine.
you can understand that runtime means the runtime polymorphism means the method overriding
Alrighty.
when you override the method.
Hmm. Done.
This one. Sir.
Sir, for this class, bike class, again we have to create again one class.
Yeah, again you have to create the class
Uh,
or
or
bike class, yes. For the bike class, you have to create another class, then you have to extend vehicle. So here basically you need to create class vehicle, class car, class bike, and class main. 4 class you need to create here. Some vehicles are there. I have a. So that is the runtime polymorphism.
Okay, sir.
Next is method overloading overriding. Method overloading, first of all, coming to method overriding, that we have already done here. Again, I am telling the two important usage of the method overriding is method overriding used for achieving runtime polymorphism, and
Mm.
method overriding is used for writing the specific definition of a subclass method. So that is you are doing, that is a method overriding, and method overloading is same method name, different parameters.
The different parameter.
Different parameters.
Sir,
Yes.
method
That is
overriding means the actually function name is same, but it has specific implementation.
specific implementation, and that is riding, overriding. That is.
Yes, sir. That is I am
Mm.
telling.
Yes, that overloading means same method name but different parameters.
Or different type of parameter.
Mm. Next, I'll give you another short example of constructor overriding. This one, the constructor overriding.
Here is the upcasting. Is there any downcasting?
Yeah, downcasting also happen. Downcasting is there. Upcasting also there, downcasting there also.
If downcasting is there, then how it's implemented?
Casting is casting basically you can change the type, actually data type. That is casting basically.
Hmm.
Suppose integer to string to integer. That is the conversion of the data type.
That is typecasting, I think.
Yeah, typecasting. Yeah, upcasting and downcasting I am coming later.
Okay. Now, what is the next example that you've given?
Next example is
Sir,
constructor overriding.
sir, in the same package, can we write the three class?
You can write, no issue. No, same package. And yeah, in the same package you can write.
Okay, but
But you are
for
saying one for one class actually. I think you are saying under one class. No, it will show you there.
Sir, here if we write this public void move, then if we extend that, then it will show error.
Yeah, it will show you because in ID in this Eclipse ID actually this it cannot find that class actually. So that's it.
Okay.
What example it is?
It is constructor overriding. Constructor overriding
Constructor
means
overriding.
overriding, yes. Each class has a different name, and constructor's name is the same as the class name. And we cannot override a constructor because they cannot have the same name actually. That is another features of constructor. We cannot override the constructor. So if you do the coding, you can see here two statement will be print actually, and we cannot override a constructor. That is another interview question is there. So can we override a constructor? That is a question. So you can write that you cannot override the constructor because they cannot have the same name. Because each class has a different name. So if you each class suppose you have two classes have different names, but what will be the constructor name?
Sir, constructor name is same as the class name.
Yeah, but you have two different class name. So which class name actually equals to constructor name? That is the confusion, right?
Mhm.
So we cannot override constructor because they cannot have the same name.
Sir, it is showing some error.
Hmm. Hmm. New dog. You are writing two types new actually. Dog, okay. Dog new. So go First of all, save all the class. Then go to test doc.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Next is method overloading example. It is overriding example. This one.
sir.
Yeah, no. Next is dynamic binding. So what is dynamic binding? Suppose dynamic binding is a mechanism that create the link between method call and method actual implementation. There is binding means one kind of bind, one kind of integration actually. For creating the link actually between method call and the method implementation. And object here the whatever the object we can create or object can have many different forms. And obviously object forms can be resolved by compile time and runtime. But the main thing is dynamic binding is that we can bind and creating the link between the method call and the method actual implementation. That I'm and dynamic binding actually also called runtime polymorphism or late binding actually that we have already have done actually. So whenever any interviewer say what is dynamic binding, so we just say it is a runtime polymorphism or the late binding, or you can say it is method overriding. Because whatever the dynamic binding is, it is equivalent to the runtime polymorphism. There is one another kind of implementation, another kind of nomenclature actually. I'm just giving an example using the super keyword, dynamic binding. This Okay. Animals can move, dogs can walk and run. So this is the dynamic binding actually.
Dynamic binding is sometime is there any implementation on the projects or something else?
Dynamic binding is basically your runtime polymorphism, and polymorphism has implementation in the project.
The super move invoke the superclass method. If I remove the super or comment
Then
this
if
super
you
move,
remove the super, then actually it is not working because what super keyword do? Super keyword transfer the all the properties of the parent class, whatever the method constructor into the child class. So the transfer actually the whole mechanism actually cannot done without super.
hmm,
That's why we need super.
that is method overriding, right?
Method override. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Dynamic binding is same implementation is same to the runtime polymorphism. It is another nomenclature actually. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so understand this. Okay, so today's up to this. Next day will continue.
Yes, sir.
Okay.